Yo, YouTube, man, what is going on, man? We back at it again with another podcast. Got my boy Nemo on the go, man. Back in this bad boy again, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Part 3 of the Fly podcast and stuff like that, man. You dig what I'm saying, man. How you been, bro?
I've been cool, man. Not the way taking care.
Okay.
You know, I got this thing going on right now, though. I got this event coming up on September 24th, man. So I started like a little group with a couple friends of mine. You know, we got together, go live, introducing a new wave, you know, of music, poetry, all types of different things.
Okay.
Yeah, we bringing vendors out, you know, people that's making like things like ashtrays, you know, personal cups or something like that. We got people out there cooking food.
You gotta talk just a little bit louder.
Selling t-shirts and all that, you know. We got everybody coming out, you know.
Okay. That's what's up.
We want everybody to come out.
Right.
Everybody is gonna come out. Y'all better come out. It's a free event. You don't gotta pay nothing to come in. You come in, see what's going on, and walk right back out if you want to.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: with that event that you got going on and stuff like that, I'm obviously you gonna be recording that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm there for. Yeah.
Okay.
I got the podcast. I'm gonna be there interviewing the artists, all of that. Feel me? The vendors walking up over there, checking out the food. I do that at all the events that we go to. I record all the events. That's
why I told your ass from last time. I was like, man, Joe, like, you know, if you get in this space like with YouTube and stuff like that, your best bet is just to like, and that's what I did, bro. For the longest, bro. Like, just record everything, bro. Like, it's better to record some shit and be like, man, I ain't like the shit. Scratch it. Versus, damn, I wish I would have recorded that shit. Like, that's what I do, bro. I just record everything, bro. Like, whatever I'm doing or something like that, if I feel like it'll gain some type of interest or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I just go ahead and record it, man. That's what you should do, man. Just record everything that, you know what I'm saying, you have to do with your YouTube and stuff like that, man. Just record it, man. Because, like I said, it's better than having some shit and you don't like it versus, you know what I'm saying, having some shit and you like, damn, I wish I would have recorded or woo, whatever the case may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got that shit on camera, man. You know what I'm saying? In 4K. That's how I look at it. But that's what's up, though, man. Everything is going smooth with you and stuff like that. From last time, have you did any more interviews and stuff?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, well mentioned or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, a couple people. I got Bam from the Go. I interviewed
Bam from the Go.
Yeah.
You talking about Bam Bam?
Yeah.
Light skin, right?
Bam. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I got, you know, I interviewed a couple artists. I interviewed somebody named Sour.
Okay.
My homie, he like a Puerto Rican artist. He crazy.
Okay.
He dropping his own videos and all that. We got other people up in I interviewed Camo.
Okay.
Yeah, I interviewed a couple people though.
I'm
trying to get some more people on the roster though, but I'm really trying to get out there though. It's like my podcast called Nemo on the Go.
Right.
So I'm trying to move around from about Lake County and go interview a couple more people from out of town, you know, out of state. Preferably, I'll probably want to go to like Detroit because that's the next city over, like 3 hours away?
Yeah, about 3-4 hours away, yeah.
And they got some talent out there too.
Do you know anybody out there?
Nah, really. But I'm feeling like if I just take that leap of faith, and just jump about that, just gotta go find somebody like a little producer or somebody.
Well, let me ask you this real quick, because this is one thing that I was always curious about, and maybe you can answer this question. Like, when you say take that leap of faith, like, what will be your endeavors, like, as soon as you touch bases, like, you in Detroit, boom, what do you do to, like, try to get in tune, like, with the streets and shit like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna move through that bitch?
I mean, before you go though, you gotta do your research though.
Right. Yeah. You gonna do with that?
Research, you gotta do your research.
Right.
You gotta call somebody. You gotta call the studio. You know, you gotta see what studios really be cracking. You gotta see you come up over there, record, sit up over there. You probably gotta go record a song or something. You probably gotta spend some money to make some money.
Right.
Because you never know who you gonna catch walking up in there.
Right.
You might catch like famous Detroit rappers like Louis Ray, RMC Mike. You feel me? Like they not really out there, but they making money off.
Damn, you know, hey, you know more niggas than I do. Like, the only niggas that I know from Detroit that's rappers.
They not really from Detroit. They from like Flint, but they mess with.
But yeah. It's all Michigan, man. You know, just
Michigan,
like how it is over here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is all, you know, saying Illinois, Chicago, whatever. But The only niggas that I know from out that way though is what's his name? Snap Dogg and what's the other dude named Shy Baby or something like that?
What, Sada Baby?
Shada Baby, yeah. Them the only two cats that I know. Like I be getting into like on my YouTube, like I listen to so much music. I be getting into like people and stuff like that, but I don't be remembering their names and nothing like that. Like I be like, damn, bro, like bro ass went crazy and shit like that. And I think he from the D, because you know Detroit got that certain type of sound that you can tell like this is Detroit right here. Yeah. And you know what's crazy, bro? I be listening to a couple of cats from, and shout out to the M, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Milwaukee and nothing like that, but I be listening to a couple of cats from Milwaukee, bro.
They
it's
be
like
sounding like them.
Man, look, hey.
They be sounding like them.
Hey, I didn't want to say it.
they just, and like, that's the crazy part, though. Like, everybody trying to sound like somebody, but like, where you think the music come from, though? But you know what's crazy, everybody though? Sound like somebody.
But you know what's crazy, though? I would think that since Milwaukee is more closer to the city, I would think that they will try to sound like Chicago.
But Milwaukee kind of got their own type of music.
Yeah, they do. They be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple little cats out there and stuff.
They got that Lakeisha girl that came out of there from Milwaukee. I forgot what her name was. Yeah, she came out of there. She got successful from out there. They got what? A couple other certified trapper.
Okay.
It's a couple people that's coming out there like out the music scene that's getting a little bit of spot. I ain't gonna say they got a big spotlight, but they making money off it. So they getting their souls booked. They making money off it. So look, if you eating, it don't even matter if you eating a lot. You just gotta eat a little bit.
That's all.
Take a couple thousand. Take a couple 100,000. Ooh, you can wait for them millions. Maybe you don't need the millions right now. Maybe you get the millions, you go fuck the millions up.
Bro, I look at it like this, bro. You gotta think about it, right? 365 days in a year, right? The average motherfucker will sit there and make about, let's just say 50,000.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too.
You got motherfuckers that make more, and you got motherfuckers that make less. But let's just put 50,000 as the ballpark number, right? That's in 365 days working a job. And I'll give you this much right here. That's take home money, right?
Yeah, that's like 40 hours every week.
Right. So
that's
if you
not
think
including overtime, whatever you working for the holidays and all that.
Right. So think about it like this, right? If you was a rapper, and you ain't even got to be big, right? But let's say you was a rapper, you got a little buzz and shit like that. You doing your little thing and shit like that. You doing pop-ups, you doing features, you doing this and doing that, blase, whatever the case may be. You bring home about 20,000 a month, and that's to a lot of rappers, that's little money. But when you think about it though, 20,000 a month,
that's almost $300,000 a year.
That's all I was about to say. 5 months, that's 100. 10 months, that's 200. Then the extra 2 months, that's $240,000 right there.
And then that's not counting on the features that they doing. They probably charge people features. They probably doing low key shows. They probably, they booking out with people. You feel me? They might make a song with a little celebrity, not even like a big time celebrity, like somebody like Sada Baby or something like that. Right. Sada Baby, he really they really. I feel like the underground artist is really getting in the spotlight now.
But I look at that number right there, though, and it blows my mind because, like, you got a lot of motherfuckers and shit like that, like internet trolls and shit like that. Like, if a rapper was to come out and be like, I make $20,000 a month, motherfuckers look at that shit like, bro, your ass broke as hell. Yeah. But really, is he really broke, though, when you, like, sit there and add it up? Like, he makes $20,000 a month. There's 12 months in a year. That's $240,000 right there. To be putting some words together. Yeah. That's good money
together, and then you can't even count like all that money that they making off that though. You gotta count like off of like if they like they song go like silver or platinum something like that. You feel me? Then they still getting paid off that. You feel me?
But I'm just talking like on the cheap end though, like $20,000 a month,
like
bro.
The shows and all that,
bro. That's good money right there. Cause you gotta think about it. You got niggas out here that's making it work and making it pop off of $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
This nigga making $20,000 a month.
And them people that's like even making it pop all that like $50,000 a year, they still making like side money. They still
of course.
Making some money at the ideal. You feel me?
But I even give those niggas like, all right, let's say you working 9 to 5, right? You make $50,000 a year, and you doing your little thing on the side and shit like that. I'll give you another $20,000. Yeah. So you making $70,000 a year. That's still not equivalent. on some $20,000 a month, $240,000 at the end of the year, and you not even a big rapper. You just a local ass rapper. You do motherfucking local ass shows. You do features and shit like that. But that shit always adds up to about $20,000.
But the one thing for the local rappers though, the one thing that they need to like learn how to do though, like how I said earlier, take that leap of faith. You feel me? Y'all need to take that leap of faith and get up out of here. Because when you get up out of here and you go somewhere else and you get to messing with a whole different new crowd, you gotta follow people that's doing more than what you doing. You feel me? Like you might feel like this man a lame rapper. He getting paid at least $3,500 or so. He racking up that money. He doing features for $1,500.
Right.
You feel me? But he not even really known like that. He just buzzing up in his city like
right,
that.
Right.
And he whacking people.
Right.
He get enough money. He finna go get him a famous person feature. He finna go get the cheapest feature he can get. If he could get $50K and get somebody named that's at least pop, if he get $50K, he can go get Sexy Red to pop on the song with him, and she gonna take that.
Sexy Red, who is that?
He gonna pop up Sexy Red. The lady, she buzzing right now. She got Drake coming up to her.
Where's she from?
All up on her. She from St. Louis.
Sexy Red.
Hey,
St. Louis got a crazy ass rap scene right now.
Yeah.
I be listening.
For real.
No.
It's a couple rappers from out of there.
That's what I was gonna say.
That came up before her.
I've been listening to St. Louis. They got these one dudes. They call themselves RTK or something like that. Some shit like that. I've been listening to them and shit like that. Like, are they from St. Louis? I think they from St. Louis. But anyway, St. Louis got a crazy ass little rap scene though. You know what I'm saying? They with the drill shit and stuff like that. But they got a crazy. I tell you, another place that got a crazy ass rap scene that motherfuckers don't know about. Indianapolis. They got a crazy ass rap scene too as well. They got a couple little niggas coming out of there. They go crazy. And they kind of got like a mixture of like Chicago and Detroit. Like they use those Detroit beats, but they just dissing a lot of motherfuckers and shit like, so they sound like Chicago and shit like that.
And you know what's crazy though? They getting paid off dissing people, people getting paid off dissing dead people. People getting paid off dissing people. That's a lot.
How you feel about that shit, bro?
How I feel about it? I feel like, man, I don't know how to feel. It's the new generation of life, like real life. I'd be lying if I say, because I'm listening to it too, you feel me? I'm banging my head to it too, you feel me? But it's not like, now lately when I be hearing it, you feel me? Like, it just be like, it be feeling kind of wrong. Like, them songs, they don't hit like how they used to hit.
Right.
You feel me? Like, because now you thinking about it. You watching these interviews. You watching gang members renounce their gangs. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like what FBG Butter, he just got up on and talk about some. He not FBG no more. He just Butter. Just call me Butter. He like, I don't want to be a part of the game. I don't lost so much. You feel me? I don't want to die out here. I'm making this money. I'm a YouTuber now. You feel me? Let
me ask you this question real quick. When the rap scene, or the drill scene, I should say, from the city came out, you know what I'm saying? What mindset did that put you in? Like, how did you thought that shit was going to be, bro? Like, going back to 2011, 2012, like, was you one of those motherfuckers that when you first heard Chief Keef and Lil Durk and Lil Reese and all them, you thought that shit was going to pop off like how it popped off? Like, literally take over the world to the point where you have not only America so influenced where you go to all these cities and shit like that.
Some people banging OTF in Europe.
Not even banging that shit, but I can show you right here on the computer. You got a lot of motherfuckers that that's from the UK. They on that drill shit. They talk about drilling and shit like that. Like, that shit influenced the whole motherfucking world. Did you really think that shit was gonna take off like that back then?
But you really got to think.
Cause we was in the mix with that shit. Like, we coming from that city.
It was already stuff going on though before that though. It's stuff going around all around the world. Like UK, they got a high crime rate too.
Right.
They got people out there.
They be with that stabbing shit though. They be with that stabbing shit though.
Person up, you feel me? Like, they popping out. Damn, they don't got no guns. But that's worse though.
Right.
You feel me? Like, would you rather get shot and die within like 5 minutes, or would you rather get stabbed and then die within like 25 minutes?
Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you.
You rather them just gut you up. You feel me?
I ain't gonna hold you, gang. Look, I haven't never been shot, nor have I been stabbed, so I ain't trying to see how neither of them motherfuckers feel, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't want to feel none of that. That's why I was never really in the streets and all that. But I see how it influenced the people, cause like, I mean, I wasn't really in the streets, but I know people that was in the streets. Like,
you was out here doing your thing, man. I can stamp that shit. You was out here doing your thing, bro.
I was really influenced by it, but like, I seen the dark side and I seen the light side. And me, I try to influence my little brothers, you feel me, to do better, you feel me? Like some of them, they doing their own thing now, you feel me? Like they trying to open up their own businesses. They telling me they finna get their licenses and all that. Like they got jobs and stuff. But some of them, they still steering toward the wrong way, you feel me? And it's like, we can't really blame music. We can't blame these rappers. Cause it was all going on. They just opened up the light to it. It's just people. It's the internet too, though. Cause the fans trolling it. Everybody trolling it. Everybody chasing it. You feel me? Y'all chasing it. And that's the problem.
But you gotta think about it like this, though. Like when you look at rap today, right? Especially since 2011 to present day and stuff like that. You got a lot of rappers out there that they make good music, right? But they not gonna get heard, and it's sad to say, but they're not gonna get heard until they make a song dissing motherfuckers that we don't even know who the fuck they dissing.
Nah, it's not really even that though, cause if you really say it, cause how Rod Wave come out. How he come out? He ain't come out dissing nobody.
Yeah, he came out smooth. He came out smooth.
He got sold out shows. All that.
But that's one in a million though.
Tootsie, favorite song. That man didn't come out dissing nobody. We really that's
another
a different scene of life though. But it's rappers that don't came up this year that's not talking about killing people. You feel me?
Right.
That's not talking about drilling people. It's rappers that don't came up. You feel me? What the dude that was dancing and stuff? What with the chalk on his head? Too Rare. He came up. He was on the XXL. Too Rare.
I don't know who that is.
He came up. He was on the man. They was doing a little dancing and stuff, doing a little thing when they do the hips and stuff. Yeah, that's what they was doing.
But even with that being said, though, like that's one in a million type shit, right?
That is,
you know what I'm saying?
Like real life
for
now though.
For like a motherfucker like.
But them people, you gotta think though, cause too, you gotta think like, you really think them people that's talking about killing people, that's really talking about shooting people, talking about putting people in the dirt, in the grave, and like all that, you really think they making as much money as like the mainstream people that's not really talking about that? And they no. Might be wrong,
but at the same token though. It gets them a quick buzz though.
Yeah, get them a quick
because
buzz.
I look at it like this.
And then they not talk about that no more really after that.
Because I look at it like this though, bro. The world that we live in today
is violence.
You not even violence. The world that we live in today is going viral. If I do something right now, if it's shooting a motherfucker on camera, beating a motherfucker on camera, doing something funny like a funny ass skit, getting caught cheating about whatever I do that catches everybody's motherfucking attention and go viral. Look, I'm gonna be paid. I'm gonna be paid.
Let me say something on top of that too.
Go ahead.
Look at Lil Tim. Did anybody know Lil Tim before he supposedly killed King Von? Nobody knew him, right?
Right.
Like, look at all these people like Gunplay. This dude named Gunplay. Pistol whacked his
Oh, you talking about for playing Call of Duty and shit?
Yeah,
I seen that shit. I seen that shit the other day.
We never heard
I can't say that. I knew Gunplay was. I've been known who Gunplay was.
But like me though, and like my generation of people, they never.
Nigga, you act like you that much younger than me.
I mean, probably like what?
How old you is?
I'm 28.
All right, I'm 31.
Oh damn.
Right.
I ain't hear about.
Damn, bro, you thought I was that old?
I thought you was probably like 33. Cause like that's what the people like.
Nah, bro.
I don't know, cause you got a mature mindset too though. Cause the questions that you asking like they kind of like formal too though. It was like I don't know though, but like it's people being relevant. Basically, what I'm saying though is people being relevant in life off of. There ain't no positivity in it, basically.
You gotta think about it. Just like
somebody killing somebody.
Just like when we had a conversation the last podcast that we did. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit sells. That shit always gonna sell. That's why when you like look at news and shit like that, you always hear like breaking news and woo and stuff. 3 people shot in Southside or this and that, blah blah blah. Or somebody got a hit and run. But all that shit is pumped out first. Then towards the end, oh yeah, such and such donated, $100,000 to Chicago schools, or such and such donated, this and that to, the Veteran Association. That shit towards the end. You know what I'm saying? Like the good shit, that shit is like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the bullshit that sells. Sex, drugs, and violence, man. That's what sells around this motherfucker. You feel me?
And then look at it too, like I seen I was on Twitter and I seen like they had shared like this porn star post. He was talking about some sex workers get more views than the celebrities. So we should get.
Let me ask you this question real quick.
On me, and then I was looking like,
hold on a second, gang.
That's what's crazy because they ain't ever lying.
Let me ask you.
They get millions of views.
Let me ask you a serious question real quick because you just put me on game real quick, right? People, how would you feel, right, if you had the opportunity to become a porn star? Now, hear me out real quick when I say this, right? You bump into a little chick or whatever the case may be, woo and stuff like that, right? And you know what I'm saying, she's down to do whatever. You know what I'm saying, like y'all doing y'all thing and shit like that, woo and stuff like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying, like she just over top freaky and shit, right? And it don't gotta be over top freaky, but you know what I'm saying, she just, you know what I'm saying, abiding to your rules and regulations, shit like that. You being the man, right? And she hit you one day and be like, you know what I'm saying, and y'all could be going out whatever. You know what I'm saying, y'all could be, you know what I'm saying, you know, in tune, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like y'all feeling each other, right? Yeah. And she be like, you know what I'm saying, like, babe, like, I got an idea that, you know what I'm saying, we can make some money and shit like that, woo, and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying, it involves, you know what I'm saying, us, you know what I'm saying, doing us on camera and shit. How would you feel about that? If a female hit you with that type of situation, shit like that, like, when you do that shit?
See, I ain't on no Adam 22 type shit. You gonna go?
See, hold on. Yeah. I was gonna hit you.
But if we,
I was gonna hit you with that shit too, though.
Also, too, though, if we could be like, you know, cause like if you see a lot of people like they don't really show their faces, they be like, some of them be masked up, some of them don't really be showing their faces stuff. But like, I probably wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie though. Like me personally though, like as the male, I'd be like, man, fuck it, cause shit. It's like, man, they making money off it, like you say. Sex
but look though, she kept it funky with you, right? Like she let you know like what she's into and what she's trying to pursue and shit like that. Like she hit you up like, baby, like I fuck with you and shit like that. Woo, like I've been wanting to do this and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, I want to do it with you, but like if this shit goes somewhere, let's say she gets the opportunity where, so let's just be 100. The bitch is always gonna blow up before the nigga when it comes to that type of shit right there. You're like, how many male porn stars can you possibly name out there versus female porn stars? You know what I'm saying? Like, you always gonna know the bitches before you know the niggas and shit like that. Like, there's a couple like Mr. Marcus and, you know what I'm saying, Mandingo and shit like that. But that was, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple of them that's coming up right now, though. That's really like
I just know like I just know those two.
I don't really look into it, but also I got Twitter though. I be seeing it.
What's his name? Brian Pumper. But who don't know those dudes right there, right? But
I mean, a female dudes
that they set the plateau. But look, check me out though. Who don't know those dudes? But versus that. You always gonna know all these females. Like I can name 20 bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Isla Fox, Pinky, who else?
Isla Fox was the best though, bro.
Hey, Isla Fox, she was cold. What's her name? Lacey Duvall.
Yeah.
Lacey Duvall.
She was cold.
Lacey Duvall. Yeah. Like you can name all these, you know what I'm saying, bitches and shit like that. But like, look, a bitch hit you up and shit like that. You in tune with her and shit like that. Y'all been fucking with each other and shit like that. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, in cahoots with each other. And she tells you like, you know what I'm saying, babe, like, I like, you know what I'm saying, I want to pursue this shit. It's kind of like my getaway. Like I feel like I can pursue in this shit and, you know, really make some good income. And you agree to it, right? But she also hit you with like, baby, if it comes to the point where I get that opportunity where I bump, you know what I'm saying, I gotta, you know,
I ain't with all that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You ain't with all that, bro.
That's probably I'd be with it, but that's probably why it wouldn't really take off. Like, cause like if you get an opportunity to go mess with somebody new, like I ain't gonna lie to you. Once that's the reason why all them couples that's doing that shit, that's been doing that shit for years and been showing their body and all that. That's why they together. That's why they don't got no problems in their relationships because they nasty together. They cool with showing off their body together. So once you go jump into another chicken coop, you feel me? That's what I'm gonna say. That you feel me? Once you jump into you might as well stay there. Cause look, it's gonna be different. You gonna look at a person different. It's gonna be different. Like if you can't, if you don't look at that different, like you gonna have to watch it, bro. You gonna have to watch another man, cause then it's gonna be like you ain't gonna support her if you don't watch it. I'm pretty sure Adam 22 when he did that, he had to watch that video. When he was sitting there watching.
Watch it. He probably recorded that shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm not doing none of that.
But look, check this out though. Check this out.
I can't do none of that.
Check this out.
That's why it probably never work out. That's what another thing I was gonna say with it. Like I'd be down with it, but it never work out though, cause you know nobody is like. It's plenty of couples that's doing it. You feel me? Like in the OnlyFans game right now, but it's like. It's also plenty of couples that don't show their faces.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Let me say this real quick. Let me get my word out. If my girl, and we're doing it already, right? We already got that established. We've been making scenes and shit like that. Whatever the case may be, right? We doing our thing, right? And she come, hear me out. And she come at me like, baby, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep it truthful with you. I want to keep it honest with you, right? If you don't want me to do it, I won't do it. But I'm gonna respect you as a man, and I'm gonna be faithful with you.
That's what I told him.
But hold on, but listen though. I got an opportunity right now to do a scene with X, Y, and Z. Right now, 100, 200, $500,000. But
it was just $10,000.
But I'm just saying, I'm just throwing shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Just scratching your brain real quick. She coming with you with that shit, right? But she being faithful with it and letting you know what's going on. Like she said. She said that, hey, if you don't want me to do it, I won't do it. But I got the opportunity to do it, though. Would you allow her to do that shit? Because you know why? The reason why I say that shit, because I look at it like this. You got a lot of bitches out here, especially when you're in a relationship. They doing shit for the free. They'll cheat on you for the free.
Oh, definitely.
You feel me?
They'll definitely get out.
And you wouldn't even know about it, right?
And
you wouldn't even know about
it. Offering them nothing. He ain't paying for nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
You wouldn't even know about it.
You just gave her some money to go out with him.
So your bitch is about to check a bag real quick. Will you allow her to do that
real,
shit?
She being real though. Like you say though, she being real though. Man, that's too real for me. That's too much reality for me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a sentimental type. Like, man, look, we finna get the racks. We finna get that bag. You feel me? Like, I don't know how to feel. I kind of feel like, man, I don't know. Even if we ran a train on you, it still probably wouldn't feel right though. Cause man, look, that's crazy. That's
bro, I'm gonna tell you like this.
That's different off this like I don't know. Then like how would you feel afterwards? Like,
bro, I'm finna tell you.
That was the best. That was the best that she ever had. She should say that to you, like, man, look.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro.
I don't even want you to be able to say that.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Listen to me out on this one, cuz I look at it like this, right? The bitch, your girl, a bitch that you fucking with, y'all whatever she is, whatever the title is with y'all two, right? She was fucking before she met you.
Yeah.
And if something happens to you, God forbid, you get locked up or you get killed out here in the streets, she gonna be fucking afterwards.
She can't hold that. She can't hold that punani down. That cat not.
So if she comes at you with opportunity, right? Maybe I see shit different because one of my best friends.
No, I see it.
But hold on, but listen to me though.
Most definitely see
one of my best friends that's a female. She's a prostitute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She sell her pussy and shit like that. And we the best of friends. Like, I can tell her what the fuck I want to tell her.
That's how y'all see. That's the difference though. Like between a girlfriend and you having a friend with it. You got a friend. You ain't got no problem doing it with a friend. That's what most of these.
But hold on though. I'm gonna tell you like this though. Like on some real ass shit though. Like out of all the girls that I didn't went out with and stuff like that, like I never had that genuine love for them because some bullshit or some fool ass shit happened before that genuine love can come out.
Yeah.
Me and her, we been in cahoots with each other since like 2008, 2009, right? And ever since then, we kept it funk. We kept it funk with each other. And one thing I can say about her, right, is that I didn't went out with, you know what I'm saying, a handful of girls and shit like that or whatever the case may be. With her, she do what she do and shit like that, but she's always been in my corner. Like, it's been plenty of times where I was fucked up, down on my luck and shit like that. She made sure I was all right. You know what I'm saying? It was times where, you know what I'm saying, woo, ain't got a place to lay my head and shit like that. She made sure I was all right. It was times where, you know what I'm saying, back in 2013, I was locked up for a little time and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't fucking with nobody at the particular time when I was locked up, but she came through, put money on my books, made sure I was good and shit like that, without the Bama stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She always made sure that I was good. She always made sure that, you know what I'm saying, I was in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, I could do better for myself and stuff like that. And maybe with all that, you know what I'm saying, that she didn't show me and stuff like that and did for me and stuff like that, like,
You got genuine love for her?
I truly got genuine love for her. And I knew what she does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what she does and stuff like that.
But
like,
you
it's no
can't look
secret.
past that though. I mean, you could look past that though.
What you
Just
mean?
thought the genuine love that you got with her.
Yeah, I can.
So yeah,
I can.
but
honestly, I can, bro. Honestly,
because you see yourself being in a relationship with her.
Honestly, I can.
Like honestly,
honestly, I can, bro.
With her doing what she do, like
I'm not gonna lie to you,
and
bro.
you'll be cool with her doing what she do.
Honestly, I can. And like I said, I know it sounds crazy, but you gotta look at it from my mindset.
I
though,
couldn't.
though.
I ain't gonna lie, cause
you gotta look at it from my mindset, though.
You know, soulmate.
Every female that I didn't went out with, what did I gain from that shit?
Really,
I didn't gain shit from it, but arguments, heartaches, bullshit.
Every
you know what I'm saying?
Though,
I didn't gain shit from that.
You didn't gain a lesson though.
Yeah, a lesson, but I'm talking about like from the relationship wise though. I didn't gain shit from it. If anything, yes, it made me more of a man. It made me more, you know what I'm saying, mature and stuff like that. But at the same token though, when it comes to me, I didn't gain shit from it. I was better off not fucking with you versus fucking with you. Yeah. If anything, I lost. Yeah. Because
lost years of your life.
Years of my life, time of my life, money. I didn't lose. With me and her, bro, I can call her right now. Man, what you want? Oh, I ain't on shit. Man, she coming. Like, she surely showed me the type of love that she is, how can I say this? Submissive to me. Where, if I was to call her right now, she'll pretty much stop everything that she's doing.
She call her right now.
And pull up. And pull up. You feel me?
No, I'm talking about just call her right now. Just ask what she doing.
Nah, it's not even that serious. But I'm just what I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying? Like she's one of those types though. You feel me? Like she'll stop everything that she's doing.
Yeah, that's good. See, that's good though. But like, what you will see it as though? Like, see it as you would prefer to be in a relationship with her, or would you not?
Like I said, we friends.
You see yourself in the future, like 5 years from now, being one.
Like I said, we
get married and all that.
For one, I'm not getting married. That's one thing I'm not doing. Like I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not getting married. The only way
I'm kind of with you. The
only way that I'll get married, unless you motherfucking Beyonce or you know, hear me out though. Unless you Beyonce or Oprah or something like that, like. You gotta have a major bag for me to get married. I'm sorry, I'm not. What is the point?
For me to get married to you, you just gotta have like.
Don't say nothing stupid. Please don't say nothing stupid. Go ahead, bro. I'm listening, bro.
Like
listen.
For me to get married to you, like you gotta have that elevating, like that mindset, that elevating lifestyle, like that. Like you don't necessarily gotta be doing more than what I'm doing, but you feel me? Like if you see me doing something, you see me working, you see me moving. And you seeing like it's probably not going the way it's supposed to be going. You're supposed to be the number one top supporter. You feel me? Like you supposed to be like, and what I'm doing right now, shit. My woman's supposed to be like, babe, look, I'm finna go get you this interview up over here. I'm finna inbox this lady. I'm finna text her. I'm finna call her. I'm finna get you something out of here. You feel me? Right. Like your woman's supposed to be your top supporter. Like that's supposed to be top person on your side. Like a woman, like real life, a woman, and that's what a lot of men. Gonna take a lot of men, like, bro, it's been a man, like, it's been like 75% of the population of men, bro, took advantage of a woman, bro. A down woman that had him, got out of jail, had you when you got out of jail, you done cheated on her, you done exposed her, you done beat this lady up, you done did all this, and she can't be healed from none of this. You feel me? So the next man that she messed with, he finna get it 10 times worse than what you is. And he really trying to love her. Mm-hmm. But you done used her. You done abused her. You done brainwashed her into making her think that no man is ever going to really love her. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And that's what's so fucked up with all women these days. And a lot of women, I ain't gonna, you feel me? Like, 65% of the women population, nah, shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, shit. I ain't look. I get that little 45% portion. I get them. They little knock. You feel me? That's the portion that's left. You feel me? If you want to a real woman, go to Washington D.C. or some shit like that. Like go somewhere. Don't go to the hood. Go to the arcade. Go find a woman with her kids. Or go find a woman with her little sister or something.
All right, let me talk my shit. Don't cut me off when I say this. All right, let me talk all the way through.
Yeah,
I'll let you talk all the way through.
You talk.
So, the reason why I will never get married, for one.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to hear this. I gotta sit back for this.
All right, so sit back. Don't cut me off. The reason why I'll never get married, for one, what is the point? There's no reason behind it. Don't let these white folks sit here and lie to you like, oh, we got to get married in holy matrimony. What is that representing? That's not representing nothing.
Fuck me up.
That's not representing nothing.
That's some real shit right there.
Honestly, it's not representing nothing. Just because you're married doesn't mean that it's still not going to be cheating. It's still not going to be lying. It's still not going to be unfaithfulness. That don't mean shit. And plus, a lot of these people getting married for what reason? You getting married for what? Like, what you getting married for? Oh, I love this person. Why do you love this person? Oh, well, I love the person because they make me feel good. They make you feel good. Like that's all you gotta say? Like you can't make yourself feel good? Oh, well, no, I do make myself feel good, but they make me feel good. Like, when you start saying shit like that and start getting deeper and diving and stuff like that, you'll find and realize that a lot of people get married because they feel like that's tradition, like that's what they should do and stuff like that, right? But that's they don't live behind the rules and regulation of what a marriage should be, for better or for worse. To death do us part. Do you see that? No, you don't.
Hell no, they cheating.
Right, they cheating, they doing all that shit. They getting divorces and stuff like that. They doing all that shit. They don't do it to do worse and definitely do us worse. They doing all types of other shit. And people be like, oh, well, I want a relationship like how my grandparents was and stuff like that. If you was to sit there and ask your grandparents, right, how was y'all marriage? I bet money, if your grandmother was to keep it real with you, she will tell you like, well, yeah, we got married back when we was in our early 20s and stuff like that. Was there any cheating going on? But yeah, he cheated on me and stuff like that. But, you know, I love him though, so I still stayed with him. Yeah, we got into fights and woo and stuff like that, but I love him though, so I still stayed with him. That's the real story behind it. Like I say, better do worse, do death do us part. It's not peaches and cream. Marriage is we're together through thick and thin. Whatever happens, happens. We're together. If let's say I'm married to somebody and something like that, right? And one day, I build up a drinking problem, stuff like that. You know, I'm acting belligerent and, you know what I'm saying, cussing at the kids and beating on her and stuff like that. What the band? If she leaves, you already breaking the one tie that you already said that you wasn't gonna break. Do better or do worse. Now, granted, me acting the way that I'm acting, yes, that's not right. But what did you sit here and tell the daggone pastor?
That shit a different type of way. That's
right. You know what I'm saying? So that's one reason. The main reason to me is that there's no reason to get married because, like I said, nobody's living a lifestyle where they truly love. And when I say truly love, they truly love their partner. A lot of people are getting married because they love their partner because of the situation that they're in. But as soon as they get mad or get upset or something like that, you know what I'm saying, they're ready to break ties and stuff like that. It's too much legality going on and stuff like that. Too much cheating going on and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You look at statistically and stuff like that. I don't like using the white man's literature, but you look at the statistics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more people getting divorces than anything else.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That's what's crazy too. Like, I be having genuine love for people. I don't really like when I love people. I can tell you everything. People be
having, you know what I'm saying, agendas behind that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You talking about like hidden agendas and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like people
trying
be having,
to get underneath your skin. They trying to sabotage your life.
You know what I'm saying? Like people be having certain agendas. Like I say, like it could have been at a particular time that this woman truly loved you, right? Mm-hmm. She truly loved you at a particular time. But when it comes to a woman and stuff like that, emotions and feelings and stuff like that, that shit changes every second of the day. How she feel about you today? Because this is one thing I used to always tell my people. How she feel about you today is gonna be totally different. How she feels about you tomorrow, totally different. And with the world that we live in, where you got shit on TV where you just being shown all this, cheating going on and love of hip hop type shit and all these sex shows and shit like that, where he's sleeping with his wife and she's sleeping with his husband and all this old shit. Like, that shit gets embedded into the relationship. Like, say what you want to say, but people don't realize the shit that you watch, the shit that you're consuming and stuff like that, that starts to play a factor into your everyday lifestyle. Honestly, it does. Like, look at the music that we listen to and stuff like that, right? That's a perfect example. We all listen to drill and shit like that, and whatever the case may be, right? But with us all listening to drill and shit like that, right? At one particular time, us listening to these songs and shit like that, now we want to ride around with 30 Papa. Now we want to ride around, with the gun out and shit like that. Woo. It all started with the song. It got embedded into our head. And after a while, we started looking at that shit as being normal. Like, yeah, this is what it is. What the band and stuff like that. So just use that. Use that same type of mentality when it comes to your relationship. If you look at bullshit, you consume bullshit all day long. These bullshit ass shows and stuff like that, where everybody's just fucking everybody and shit like that. You look at that shit as being normal. So you start to have that type of mentality when it comes to your everyday lifestyle. So when you cheat on your man, or the man cheat on, his woman and stuff like that, they look at it as it being normal. Like, we live in a world today where it's not the men that's doing the most cheating. It's the women that's doing the most cheating nowadays. I hate to say it, but the women's doing the most cheating nowadays, bro. It's not. The roles in reverse. It's not the man no more. It's definitely the women now. You feel me? But that comes from just years and years of just seeing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then go back to the household. A lot of us, we're growing up in single family households and stuff like that. We're looking at moms and shit like that, having different men come over to the crib and stuff like that, without the band. So with us seeing that as a young age, we look at that as being normal. So when we get older, we adapt to that type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at a little girl, she look at her mom. This dude is here. The next week, this dude is here. The next week, this dude is here. Yeah, she don't know what's going on, but slowly but surely she picks up what's going on. So when she gets older, where she's dating and having a sexual relationship with boys and stuff like that, she does the same thing that she sees that her mother do, because that's what she's accustomed to. You feel me? So it's just a snowballing effect. And don't get me wrong, even people that got their mom and dad together and stuff like that, it's the same shit going on over there too as well, because they see the shit on TV and they see it so much that they get used to it as, this is normal, this is life right here. You know what I mean? You got a lot of people out here that look at us shooting at each other and stuff like that with other band. That's life. That's not life right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not life at all. But you see it so much that you get accustomed to it. You get so used to it. It's like, well, I only can conform to my environment. What you do? If you conform to your environment, what do? You start shooting that motherfucker. You start doing woo. What's the difference from you growing up in your environment? Every day you see motherfuckers getting shot at, getting killed, what the bam, then you start living that same lifestyle. What's the difference from what you watch on TV or what you see from your parents and stuff like that? Cheating, neglect, and mentality and all that. You see that shit, you're gonna do the same thing. It's no different. It's no different. So I look at it like this, bro. Just to wrap it all up, so I ain't gonna try to get too much deep into it, but I look at it like this.
Definitely got it up out of there though.
I just look at it like there's no point in getting married, because marriage is for what? Like, are we getting married and we doing this for what? Like, I'd rather have a female that keeps it 100 with me and keep it funky with me, do thick and thin, and we ain't got to get married, versus us getting married and stuff like that. Like, and you still doing you, or I'm still doing me, whatever the case may be. Like, there's no point behind it.
We ain't getting married at all.
Right? Like, we just sitting there lying in front of the pulpit for what? Like, we just bullshitting. We just doing it for an Instagram photo. Or we doing it because, that's what my mama wanted me to do or something like that. Like, there's truly no point behind that shit. There's a lot of people out there that get married. She ain't shit, he ain't shit, but they got married though. What? For what? He's cheating, she's cheating. But y'all married though. Like, for what? There's no reason behind that shit.
And that's the whole thing. Like, I wouldn't mind getting married, but like how you just said it though. Yeah, social media, TV,
I don't know, man. Like,
all
bro,
that shit fucking shit up.
bro, I don't know,
You'll
bro.
be
Like, just over the years, bro, like, I just built up a different type of mindset and stuff like that. Like, and like I said, I'm only can look through my eyes and stuff like that and what I done went through. Like, other people done went through other stuff, so they might have a different type of outtake, like how you do. You have a different type of outtake on how you look at that. How I look at it from what I didn't went through, I look at it as there's no reason, there's no point. You know what I mean? If you truly love,
how you look at it though, that's life though.
Cause that's like a
though.
female. That's like a female telling you, like, you know what I'm saying. I love you, but I want to get married, and if you don't marry me, I'm gonna leave you. Then you truly don't love me.
Really love me,
right? Because if you truly love me, you'll stay with me through thick and thin. No. There's no paperwork has to be involved in this shit.
And then that's the crazy part. Like, what women fail to realize, like, what you get out of this relationship and what I get out of this relationship is what we build together.
Right.
So if we build a household, we both go buy a house. Even if we break up tomorrow, we still learn from each other how to take care of each other. I don't know. If it sounds kind of weird though. Cause like, no matter what relationship you get into, it's gonna make you go harder. Like if you a man working a part-time job and you get into a relationship with a woman and she working a full-time job and she tell you like, yeah, you come onto my job, you can make some way more money. I can get you in, you feel me, in like 2 weeks. She get you up in there, you making more money. She tell you like, well, you know, I'm finna move. You want to go half on this crib with me, you feel me? Like, we can both get this crib, you feel me? Like, I can get you this credit card. I'm going to put you on my credit card so your credit can go too, you feel me?
Right.
So we both can lease out this house. Like, that's you building a relationship with that person. That's you building a life with that person. So that person, like, what you real life, you and that person is teaching each other is how to take care of each other.
But look, though, that's genuine love, though, because you got to look at it like this, though. Even with the credit card shit, you're putting your credit on the line to help this person out. So you have to truly love that person, or you can be naive, but let's just say truly love. You have to truly love that person to put your shit on the line
and
for this person. And it's not even guaranteed that this person is going to succeed. This person might fuck up both y'all credit. But if you love this person, you're willing to go to the ends of the earth to make sure that this person is the best definition of what this person can possibly be.
And people can deceive you from that too, though.
Because
they'll show you that type of love, but don't love you in that type of way, though. They'll show you that type of love and act like that wasn't nothing to them.
Right.
Or that shouldn't be nothing to you. You feel me? Like, and that's what everybody be like with that snake shit. Like that snake, like them motherfuckers, they'll slither up on you.
But that's what I mean by pretty much in today's society. Everybody is pretty much living, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but the most majority of people are living, you know what I'm saying? Not even a fantasy, but a hidden agenda. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in a world today that it's hard to trust anybody. You know what I mean? Like, you got to keep your eyes on everybody and everybody. Like, it's just so much shit going on and stuff like that. Everything's just going so fast and stuff like that. Like, you really got to keep your eyes on everybody. Like, people that you truly went through shit with, I could truly be like, all right, that's a motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be in your corner. Like, you done went through.
Never know that. That's what's up overnight too, though.
But it's unlikely, though. It can happen, but it's unlikely, though.
But it's very likely, though.
But
a lot of people, like, a lot of stories like, man, Rico killed Mitch.
But what
they was close. They was in jail together.
Okay.
They was gonna kill Ozzy after that.
Okay, they went to jail together. What did they truly go through, though? Besides
what did
jail,
they build together?
No, what did they go through? Genuine
love.
How?
They went through shit up in prison with each other. They went through shit on the streets with each other.
That's prison. That's
they had a life. They had a life with each other. They had a bond with each other. All three of them. And for one person to kill one person and then attempt to go kill the other person, you feel like that's
bro. Shit, I know you not just use this shit as a motherfucking example, bro. Look, if anybody with common sense could have told you that motherfucking Rico, aka what's his real name, Alpo, his ass was shicey from the beginning. He was showing his hands from the beginning the whole time. Them two were just being naive from seeing the fact.
But he had died for them too, though. He'd go to war for them too.
He'll go to war for them, yeah. Because it's not just for him. It's for both. It's for all of them.
He was a rat at the end of the day, right?
I'm not. You can put the rest of it to the side.
I mean, look,
he
look,
was only thinking about himself at the end of the day.
But he got some type of heart. He got some type of soul. Right?
Anybody can have heart and still wouldn't think about themselves.
When he got out, he took care of his people, right? He took care of his kids, right?
That's his kids. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, he got some type of love for some type of person, for some type of people. He had some type of love at some point up in his life. He had some type of love.
Nah, bro. I look at Alpo. I look at Alpo as being a hothead and had a short ass temper, and he was an emotional ass motherfucker, and he got mad and got jealous and shit like that when it came to bitches. His main downfall was bitches, because if you listen to the stories and stuff like that, when what was the buddy name? Fathead or whatever the case may be, when he was like, oh, with that bitch, that bitch must be looking for Alpo and shit like that. They think that was his girlfriend or his wife at the time and stuff like that. What the bam? You killed the man because he called your wife a bitch? Like, it wasn't like he said it to you. He said it. He said it on some behind the door type shit. Like, that's just like you're not around, right? And I'm sitting here chilling with my guy and shit like that, and I see an old lady or some shit like that. I'll be like, oh, who's she looking for? Oh, that bitch must be looking for, you know what I'm saying? What the bam and shit like that. I'm not saying it to your face. You know what I'm saying? But
that's sneak dissing.
It's sneak dissing somewhat, but same time though, like,
that's irrelevant shit. That shit
it's irrelevant.
That's just you hating though.
I wouldn't even say that, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't even say that's you hating though. That's probably that's you.
Sometimes that's just how a motherfucker talk.
Yeah.
Like, when they see a female, they just say bitch. Like, all right, it's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I mean,
but that's what he got. That's what he got mad at, though.
Yeah, anybody that'll say something, but at the end of the day, you right though. That motherfucker was a loose screw. He ain't had no marbles, no brains. That was all motherfucking action right there. But shit.
But look what came with that action though. Tell it. Mm-hmm. That's what came with that action.
So
that lets you know that lets you know right there that he was a conniving motherfucker that only cared about himself. He didn't genuinely love them motherfuckers. If he genuinely loved them motherfuckers, why did he kill Rich Porter? You just try to tell me that he loved the motherfuckers. Why did he kill Rich Porter then if he loved the motherfuckers? He
killed Rich Porter over greed.
Obviously you don't love the motherfucker.
He killed them over police allegations. But
you
work with the police. Though.
But obviously, you don't love a motherfucker if you kill him.
Yeah.
So don't sit here, you know what I'm saying, on this motherfucking couch and say that he loved the motherfuckers that he was with and shit like that. That he loved what's his name?
Ozzy.
No, that wasn't his name. What was his name? What was his real name? That was
Alfonso.
Alfonso and motherfucking Rich Porter. Because what did he do to Rich Porter? He killed him. He killed him. And what he was trying to do to motherfucker, what's his name? He tried to kill him too as well. But lucky his man, what's his name, man's got involved and shit like that and put him to the side and say, man, you know what I'm saying, woo and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Alpo been sitting here lurking and shit like that, like he was trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why he didn't get killed. Yeah, he was willing to kill both of them that night. He killed motherfucking Rich Porter, and then he slid on Ace. He slid on him. He was about to pop his ass off, but Ace Man's got involved in shit like, yo, check it out real quick. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Alpo been, you know what I'm saying, being sneaky around this motherfucker, woo and shit like that. What the bam? He was willing to kill both of them.
How you feel about Ace though?
I feel like Ace was the motherfucker
you feel like he cooperated with the police because he gave up the letter with the dude finger. I mean, with the finger of his nephew.
Not only that, but he also cooperated when he got shot. So let's not forget about that too as well. But Ace, I look at it like this. Ace was a person that got involved in some shit that truly wasn't him. Like,
he was built for it, but he really wasn't built for it.
He wasn't built for that shit. His mind
was built for it. That was
he wasn't built for that shit. And the reason why I say that shit because even if you listen to his stories that he said in real life, even if you look at the movie, he wasn't trying to kill nobody. He wasn't trying to do nothing. He just want to get money and just stay low key, what the bam shit like that. That's already giving you a mindset that he's not built for this shit. If something happens, he's not built for this shit. Even when he got shot up and stuff like that, his first mindset wasn't to retaliate and what the bam and stuff like that. He cooperated with the police, told them what they needed to know and stuff like that, and left it at that. It's dead. It's done with. Even when he knew that, what's his name, Alpo killed his man, Rich Porter. He didn't send niggas after Alpo and try to kill him. He didn't try to get Alpo out the way. He let it be what it was and stuff like that, and left it. It's simple as that. He was just a motherfucker that got put in a situation that he was able to make money and stuff like that, but truly, with that being street shit, he wasn't built for that.
He lost too much.
He was built for it, but he wasn't built for that shit.
Cause then they killed his sister and they killed his
something like that. But you know what I'm saying, like all that shit that was going on, stuff like that.
That was a true story though, right? They really took his Rich nephew and cut his fingers off and all that.
Yeah.
Through the
Yep.
That's a crazy story. Like, and they say motherfuckers Chicago crazy shit. No, that's crazy.
But you gotta think about it. This is the '80s and stuff like that. Like that's a whole different generation and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what really happened though. Like if you look at Paid in Full, you thinking then the movie, it's a lot of truth in there, but there's a lot of lies in there too as well, like false shit and stuff like that. But it really somewhat sums up what went on when it came to those three and stuff like that. But if you really like I say, pay attention to the movie or pay attention to like the interviews and stuff like that Ace did and stuff like that, you'll see that from the beginning, just from the stories telling and stuff like that, Alpo always been a conniving motherfucker. He always been that.
But why would they trust him? That's what I would think.
Bro, you talking about people at the particular time. Those guys were literally like 16, 17, 18 years old when that shit was going.
They was? I didn't think they was that old.
Bro, they wasn't in their 30s or in their 40s.
I thought they was like 20 something, like 20, probably about 23.
19, late teens, early 20s. I mean, you're still a kid. You're still a fucking kid, bro. You haven't went through shit yet. You really don't know life like that. Like, you in your early 20s. This ain't like a 30-year-old talking or a 40-year-old going through this shit that then went through some shit.
So they 19, 20 years old.
Yeah, 19, 20, 21, 22, around that age. They young as fuck.
So they popping bottles in the club. Helicopter. Selling all these drugs. Man, life was just so fun.
Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just use your imagination, like, how that shit was back then. You know what I mean?
That shit was crazy because everything was cheaper and the money was worth more back then.
Not even that, but just look at the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like you're asking loyalty from a 20-year-old. And granted, loyalty comes with the person that you are and stuff like that. I get that. But you're still talking to a child though. That's easy impression, easily manipulated and stuff like that. You feel me? So when you listen to the stories that they was telling and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like he was telling the stories like he should have known from the beginning, but yet he's young, he's naive, he's, you know what I'm saying, somewhat of a kid or adult and stuff like that. He was telling it from the stories. When he tells it word for word, you can just tell from the stories. Goddamn, Alpo was being a snake from the beginning. He was being a snake from the beginning. He was just a manipulating artist. That's all he was. But he was being a snake from the beginning.
So he was basically just trying to get them to trust him, so he could take that whole operation. He ran off for like what, like $50,000 in like
when he got done, you know what I'm saying, he was doing stuff like that up in New York. He went down there to DC, and that's when he got jammed up at. He got jammed up down there in DC and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that was after the fact, you know what I'm saying, what he did up there with Rich Porter and all them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tells it, like, from the beginning, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lets you be known and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was being conniving from the beginning. Like, he wasn't trustworthy from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he showed a little loyalty here and there, woo, and stuff like that. But you killed your mans because he so-called lied to you. It was that easy to kill him. Like, that easy to kill him. He so-called lied to you. Like, you already had in your mind, like, you didn't even, like, try to, like, confront him. Like, let's use an example real quick, right? I know something that you did, right? Let's say that you're telling me that you're getting these keys for $30,000 a pop, and you charge me for $20,000. But in reality, though, you're getting these keys for $10,000 a pop. I find out that information like, damn, bro. You told me that you getting these keys for 30,000 and you charged me 10,000. I mean 20,000. But really, you getting these keys for 10,000. Why you lied to me? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Why you lied to me? And you make a whatever story and stuff like that, and I'm like, all right, bet. And 3 days later, I kill you.
That shit dumb as it.
Like, bro, we already getting money, bro. I get it. I get it.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers
lying. Extra 10. How can I be mad at you?
I get it. Motherfuckers getting money and shit like that, and I get it and stuff like that. Motherfuckers lying about the numbers and shit like that. I get it. But like, damn, you gonna kill me, bro?
How can I be mad at you though? So what you just say? You say he get him for 30. I mean, he get him for 30, but
no, he really get him for 10.
He really get him for 10.
But he's telling me that he's getting them for 30, and he's charging me 20.
I wouldn't even get mad about you. I'd just tell you like shit. Why you ain't just tell me the truth in the first place? Like how you feel like about that? Would you feel like I'm a goofy or something like that? Like what you feel like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't get mad to the point where I want to kill him. Like it'd just probably be like, well, I don't really want to fuck with him type shit.
Right.
Like why would you get to? If anybody can get you to that point where you gonna go kill them, I feel like either they deserve it or you just not in the right state of mind.
Mm.
And majority of the time, you just not in the right state of mind. Because don't nobody deserve to die. Even if they kill somebody else, they don't deserve to die. Like, who is you to tell somebody that they gotta die today?
Right.
Who is these kids to run around with these guns and go kill other kids?
Right. I feel you on that, bro. But it's like,
who is you to tell me that it's my judgment that I'm finna either live or I'm finna die? And majority of them, they not even like.
I look at it like this, bro. This is honestly how I look at it.
Target.
I look at it like this because I don't want to go too far off the subject and shit. But I look at it like this: if there's no bloodshed, like
there ain't no real beef.
There ain't no real beef. If there's no like, you know, no wrong touching of the kids or wrong touching of the woman, and she truly wasn't trying to get down with you, like, because you know motherfuckers be lying, but she truly didn't want to get down with you. I can't see me trying to kill you, dog. Like over some papers, over some money. Like we're already doing illegal activities. Like over some money, bro. Like I'm not finna kill you over that, bro. I'm not finna kill you over that. I'll stop fucking with you. I'll stop fucking with you, but I'm not gonna kill you over that shit, bro.
And sometimes like they be forgetting the main rule of the streets. Charge to the game.
Right.
Charge to the game. You get robbed, charge to the game.
Right.
Somebody run off on you, charge to the game. Like,
right.
You can't react to everything.
Right.
That's why the hustlers make it. That's why the hustlers last longer than the gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they in the streets, but they not really in the street. They making their money and they going home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be out here. Somebody rob me, I'm not trying to act super tough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to shoot me. I don't want them to, you feel me, feel like I'm a threat to them. Mm-hmm. You can have this, bro. You can have this shit. You got the gun. You the rabbit with the gun. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It don't. You feel me? You can have this. Like your time gonna come. Karma gonna get you. Cause I ain't do nothing to you. Right. You just on some backdoor shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, man, like.
And then that's what's crazy these days too, though. Karma not really catching up to people. The killers is living their best life. The people that done shit to motherfuckers, took motherfuckers' lives, got motherfuckers out the way, all types of all this extra shit, bro. They living their best lives, bro.
But look, I'm gonna say some shit because we're gonna pretty much pretty soon wrap this bad boy up. But I'm gonna say some shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Even with that mindset right there being said, right? I tell people all the time, the best thing that you can do when it comes to like life, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with, you know what I'm saying, people want to go to school and, you know what I'm saying, further their education, stuff like that. No, do that. You know what I'm saying? Get all the education that you get all those diplomas and plaques and stuff like that and certificates that says that I did this course. I, completed this course, blase, whatever. Do all that. But one thing I tell people all the time though is that if you're street smart, you have a higher chance of making it in life than a person that's college graduate. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you use it in the right way. But the reason why I say that, right, is like Look at what's going on in the streets, right? You got, let's just say in our area, right? You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying, GDs, BDs, Stones, you know what I'm saying, fighting over territory, what the Bam, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Neighborhoods fighting over each other and shit like that, what the Bam, stuff like that, whatever the case may be, right? We doing that around this way, right? What's different from what we're doing illegally on the streets versus what these corporations are doing? Take, for instance, Samsung and Apple. You got two big corporations that trying to underhand, overhand, trying to, you know what I'm saying, backdoor, do this and do that, sue this motherfucker, I sue you and who out the band and shit like that. There's no difference between it. You could take an example as Samsung being Crips and
Apple being blood.
Apple being Bloods.
You ain't never lying, though.
And what are they doing? They fighting over territory. What is the territory? I want you to have an iPhone in your hand, like how you got an iPhone in your hand, versus you having a Samsung in your hand.
Yep.
Versus what we doing in the streets. I want to be your supplier. I want to be your plug. Versus them niggas that's down the way, down the street that we into it with. Don't fuck with those niggas. You fuck with those niggas, you don't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? There's no difference.
We finna be into it with y'all and them.
Right. There's no difference. So I tell people all the time that if you use the mindset that you use in the streets, in everyday blue collar society and stuff like that, you'll be the richest man in the world. Mm-hmm. I tell people this all the time.
It's plenty of them. You just
but look, check this out though.
Right?
If you take a motherfucker that's in jail, that truly has that street smart wittiness about him, he can truly run your Fortune 500 company probably better than this motherfucker that went to school for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a piece of paper that said that I was able to follow a course, a lesson that another person was telling me. Like, people don't think about it like that. A lot of the smartest people in the world are locked up. They got that mindset. They got that wittiness about them. They got that gift of gab. They just use it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
I tell this to people all the time, right? And people think I'm crazy when I say this. And I think I said this in the last interview that we did. When it comes to, you know what I'm saying, people that, good speakers and knows how to have a presence about themselves when they're on a stage or on a platform where, they talking to an audience and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If anybody was to ask me like, yo, Fly, how are you so confident, when it comes to the camera? I'm a little shy behind the camera. I get, stuck on my words. I don't know what to say, blah, 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 and stuff like that. How are you so comfortable and free on the camera and stuff like that? And I'll be like, for one, that's just my personality and stuff like that. Yeah, when I was in school, I was a quiet motherfucker and shit like that. I didn't have a lot to say to motherfuckers. I just didn't fuck with people. But for one, it's my personality. But for two, what's crazy enough is I read a lot of Hitler books. And anybody... Yes, Hitler. Adolf Hitler. Now, I'm going to tell you why I did that, right?
He was a smart man, though, wasn't he?
Listen to me. Hitler was one individual, right, that had the gift of gab. He had that charisma about him. When he spoke, people listened. People listened so much to the point where he was able to influence a whole country to kill Jews. Anybody that has black hair, all this old shit, kill them. All I want is blonde hair, blue eyes, but yet low key, he's a Jew himself. That's a powerful man right there.
Yeah, that.
And look, I'm not, because people got, when I say that to people, they look at me crazy, like how you kind of looked at me crazy, like Hitler. I'm not saying take what, he did and stuff like that, like, I'm not saying that, but listen to his books, listen to his autobiographies and stuff like that, and his stage presence. That's how you get confident. He was a confident person. He truly believed in what he said. Even though it was completely wrong, he had that confidence. He had that charisma. He had that attitude about himself. And when he spoke it, he didn't speak it in a way that he's unsure of how the people's going to take it. No, he was confident that what I'm about to say is going to be powerful, and these people are going to take it, they're going to soak it in, and they're going to do what I say. That's the type of attitude that you got to have. And that's the type of attitude that you got to have too as well when you're in front of that camera. I tell people all the time, read on Hitler, because that right there will show you the type of attitude that you got to have. Not saying read on him what he did and stuff like that. No. You gotta look past that. Like, you truly gotta like look and study on what is going on.
So you look up to Hitler's pride.
No, not at all. What he did and all that old stuff, no. I don't agree with none of that stuff. But
that's his pride though.
But what I'm saying is though, you gotta look at how he was as an individual. For anybody that has like, saying confident issues and stuff like that, look at how he was as an individual. He was never unsure of what he said. He was always confident in this is what it is, that's what it's gonna be, and blah and stuff like that. This is how we're gonna move. That's how he was. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta have that type of charisma about yourself. He loved himself to the point that everything that came out of his mouth, it was not wrong. That's the type of energy that you gotta have with yourself. Like, everything that comes out your mouth is not wrong. I'm standing on my shit. I am a man. Whatever I say is factual. This is what it's gonna be, and this is what it was. Because I'm a man about my shit. That's how he was about his shit. Now, like I said, he went about it the wrong way. He used it for evil. But what he said, he stood on it. And when you stand on it and be a man, that's the true definition of being a man right there. Because you stand on it. I'm right, I'm right. I'm wrong. I am a man.
He even took his own life.
But that's besides the fact. But I'm just saying like how he was though, like stage wise when he talked and stuff like that. Now all the other shit what he did and stuff like that. Because I don't want to get people confused and stuff like that. Because I don't like using that, philosophy and stuff like that all the time because people get confused.
I don't know.
But
it's real life though.
But I tell people this all the time. If you study on Hitler and just listen to how he spoke and how confident he was into everything that he said, you will realize like, damn. He believed in everything that he said to the point that, he was able to impact a whole nation to attack these people. That's a strong ass man right there. You can't knock and say that's not a strong man.
Well, yeah,
that is a strong man. Huh?
Yeah, Germany or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was doing a lot of crazy ass shit, and I don't agree with none of that shit. So, like I said, I don't like using that.
What you think about the concept of him still being alive though?
Nah, man, he ain't alive. That man dead.
They said that was a 38-year-old.
Nah, he ain't alive. Bro, you talking about somebody back from the 40s that was already like in their 20s or 30s. So if they was in their 20s and 30s back in the 40s, how would they be right now in today's time? Because I look at it like this, right? My grandmother was born.
They made them gases though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Look, check this out though. My grandmother was born in 1931, I want to say, and she passed away in 2019 at 88 years old. 88 years old. So you're talking about a man that's like in his 20s or something like that, 30 years old, in the 30s and stuff like that. Like that, bro, he's dead, bro. He is not alive, bro. Stop the noise, stop the cap. He is dead.
I don't know. That was on all types of weed.
Nah, he ain't alive, man. That man dead, man. That man up out of here. Feel me? But hey. Once again, chopping it up, bro. I had some shit that I wanted to talk about and shit like that, but we just went off, started talking about other shit and stuff like that. So I just let the shit ride out. Like I told you that one time, like, what I'm saying, when it comes to genuine conversation and stuff like that, and the motherfucker just talking, like, let's let that shit flow. Like I wanted some, I had some topics and stuff that I wanted to talk about or whatever the case may be, but we was just going so deep into shit. I was like, you know what, just let that shit ride. But man, I appreciate you coming through again, man. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up with your boy and stuff like that. It's been a while since I did one of these podcasts, so I definitely wanted you to come back on here. I'm trying to get some other motherfuckers on here too as well, but definitely shout out your shit though, man.
Well, definitely shout out bro Nemo on the go. Y'all go catch me out there. Y'all go catch Raycast Do the Dash. Bro, y'all check out Go Live Entertainment. That's my industry right now. Working with a couple people coming together. Shout out Sour, shout out Gidfly, shout out Camo. Shout out Stacy. Shout out Oso. Only the savages out here. Gang. Maybe shout out anybody else too. Shout out Sour. You feel me? Shout out Felisa Ford with FF Entertainment. You feel me? We coming in. We changing the wave. We changing the parties. We making the scenery whole totally different. We got a sex party on September 2nd. Toys and Tats.
A sex party? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Coming in.
He freaky.
Sex toy vendors, food vendors, all that. That's what she doing. That thing.
Hey, I ain't mad at her, man. Get that money, man. You feel me? I ain't mad at her, man. You already know, man. It's your boy Fly Guy only, man.
We doing this really to bring fun back to the community, though.
Right.
A lot of people, they want to go out and party and have fun and stuff. We bringing out. Like,
no, you know what I want to do, bro? I'm on the same type of tip that you on, bro. Like, I want to get motherfuckers that's from around the way and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on the couch, man. Talk their shit or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Like, we just talk about whatever, man. Like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just talk about whatever. You want to talk about life? You can talk about life. You want to talk about sports? You can talk about sports. Like, just have a genuine conversation with your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Be liveful, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Do your thing and shit like that, man. Let's just vibe out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had, you know what I'm saying, pointers. You know what I'm saying? I had a, you know what I'm saying, a spreadsheet that I wanted to hit you with, but we started talking shit like that. I just let that shit flow out naturally, man.
That's how I be on my podcast.
You know what I mean?
I be having stuff like written down, jotted down, but it's like you never know where you're going to go with it, though.
That's that genuine conversation, man. You feel me?
Because some people got some good conversations. They got.
Right. Yeah.
They gonna school you. That's the real reason why I got the podcast too, though. Because like people be schooling me. They be telling me stuff I don't know.
Right.
I be sitting back just listening. I don't really be talking like that. I'm trying to hear with your knowledge, so I can give me a little bit of knowledge.
Right. But it's your boy Fly Guy, man. You already know, man, who it is, who it was, man. A lot of gang shit going on in this bitch, man.
Bro. Shout out Max, he's on, bro.
You know what I mean, man? Appreciate y'all rocking out with us, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Make sure y'all stay tuned for some more, man. Anybody from around the way, man, definitely, man, get in tune with your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? You can sit your ass on this couch, too, as well, man. I can dig in your mind real quick, see what the fuck you talking about. You feel me? But other than that, though, man, nothing but peace, love, and blessings, the positivity, man. You already know how we rocking, man. Until next time, I'll holler at y'all fools. The next one, man, we up out here, man. Gang shit, man. You already know how we rocking, man. We gone, man. Blessings, man. Gone, man.